What's up, YouTube? It's Mason back for episode 2 of Amnesia. I just had to take a break there, gather my sanity, turn all the lights on for a few minutes. Not even joking. So, alright, what have we got here? It is past midnight. It's almost 12:30 here. I woke up at 6 this morning. It's been a long day, kinda tired now. Didn't get much sleep last night, but hey, how else would we play Amnesia? I can't even stand up. Okay. Okay. Here we go. God, I hate choices. What's this? Archives. What's this? Tinderbox. Okay. Okay. You know what? Okey-dokey. Oh God, I remember this place. Library. Just so you guys know, that's not how you spell library. Why the hell is this door knocked down? I don't like that at all. Okay.
16th of May,
Jesus.
1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
And the British Museum. Oh my God. Why do these freaking bugs go everywhere? How can you go through the wall? That makes no sense. Yes, it's very useful. Obviously, I didn't know how to use that mouse. Okay. Okay. Catalogii. Don't like this very much. Numbers don't make friends.
17th of May,
Okay.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, at least you found a pen and paper. Okay. I think this is kind of making the game a little bit easier for me. Oh, look. Yes. Okay, it's a little bit easier right now. I'm sure that'll all change. It's just I'm feeling good. Feeling happy. Got some story. We got some outside. Some outside. Okay. It's cold out. Apparently. Oh, look. Who did that? I don't know, man. What the F? Jesus. Oh my God, who put all these holes in the roof? What the heck? What? Close the door. Oh my God.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, And there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Ouch. Okay, well, where is everyone? Where are all my servants? I want some servants. Should have some people just trailing right behind me, just being like, yo, what can I do for you? Can I bring you a lifetime supply of oil and lanterns? How does that sound? Does that sound okay? Like that. Jesus Christ. What's that? What's that? Okay. Are we okay? Of course I would choose the room without a door. Okay. Okay, what was that? Wait, oh, okie dokie. I get it. There was some foreshadowing there. That guy got trapped and so did I. Alright. Oh, sweet, I can jump. Ouch. Freedom. Okay. Okay. What's he up to say? Ow. God, what? What? What are we doing? Now is not the
17th
time
May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
So pretty.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Alrighty then, where can I get my hands on one of these things? I want a little shiny thing. I like shiny things. What I don't like is blood dripping from the ceilings. And blood falling rock things. Yeah. Okay. What are we doing? Jay, where is my keyboard? Must find a new way out of this area. Well, imagine that. Okay. Well. Okay. I think I remember this part. Fragile but not breakable, my hand. Okie dokie. guess that wasn't good enough. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Go. Go. What? Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Jesus. Well, there's more than one way to break a wall.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay. Some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Well, I guess I would assume that's where we're at. Look, stuff. Stuff. Books. What's our lantern thing? F? Yeah. F. So we can break a brick wall, but oh, there we go. Another region rich with lore is Allstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding him and his neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. Quiet forest, colored mountains, just with scattered lakes. Is as picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you'll hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing, like gatherers. 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey. God damn, that sound. What dark scheme do they follow? Visit at Allstadt. Castle nearby Allstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little. Before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century, it was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. He was presumed to live. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has the idea that when the bear and is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted order of the Black King, one of the great leaders of this country. Okay, well that was exciting. Alright, well, what have we done? We have not been super exciting. Wasn't really too scary this episode. Got some blood dripping rocks. We got some lights. We got a lantern. We had a lantern. Feeling kind of safe. Feeling kind of like we're doing things. Like this isn't so bad after all. And yeah. So I guess we'll see you next time. And hopefully we can just get this whole thing over with. Because yeah. Alright guys. See you next episode.